reproducir esto. Estamos ya 4 minutos. Sí. Vale, ahora ¿esto sigue? Sí, esto sigue, vale. Ahí me pica la costilla. Vale, sí se ve. Ahora vamos a aquí, no. Aquí, 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 aquí. Vale. Hello. Perdón, perdón. Es que estoy configurando unas cosas. Y... mm, a ver, espérame. Ya, es que estoy configurando para que se vea bien. Porque puse el segundo monitor para poder ver el chat sin tener que cambiar de pantalla. Ah, ya empieza, ya empieza, ya empieza. ¿Se escucha?
One day, Pyra just disappeared. One day, Pyra just disappeared. I couldn't find her anywhere. I couldn't find her anywhere. It was as if she vanished off the face of all rest. It was as if she vanished off the A trace? Where have you gone then?
A trace?
I'll find you, whatever it takes. I'll find you, whatever it takes. This is where you were. Pyra!
Sorry, Rex.
This is where you were.
I couldn't tell you.
Pyra!
Sorry, Rex.
I got an invitation to join Smash!
Huh?
I got an invitation to join Smash!
Huh? What? I thought I was gonna be in Smash.
Just sit back and leave it to me, Rex.
What? I thought I
Behold
was
the
gonna
power
be
of
in
the
Smash.
Egypt! Just sit back and leave it to me, Rex. Smash play! The Egypt!
You powered up your Smash attack with fire?
Smash play! Nova!
You Smash
Prominent revolt! Blazing end!
That's genius! You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters! Genius!
There are no
Pretty much
pushovers!
owning them, and these are seasoned fighters!
There are no pushovers! Talk about a tight spot. Mithra? Let me handle this. Talk about a tight spot. Mithra? Let me...
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh? Hey, were these guys planning on...
Mithra!
Gee, I feel kind of bad now.
Close, huh?
Coming through! Hey, were these guys planning on... Lightning! Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Photonic! Ray of punishment! Lightning! Chronotype! Photonic! Foresight! Ray of punishment! Chronotype!
What? You can even use that?
Foresight!
What? You can even use that?
Hey, right here!
You two can swap between each freely.
Serious fire! Blinding speed!
Between each
Together! Nothing can stand in our way! Blinding speed!
Quite respectable,
Together!
aren't they?
Nothing can stand in our way!
Ramps?
Quite respectable. I've missed this, buddy. What's a while? I've missed this. Oh, look, our friends are here. And there's some more. Oh, look, our friends are here.
All mine!
I'll lend you a hand.
Sacred arrow! All mine! Burning!
Nailed it.
Sure did! Witness our power!
Nailed it.
Sure did! Witness our power!
Never expected to see you two again.
Well,
Never
now that
expected to
you're in
see you two
Smash,
again.
I won't go easy on you.
Fighting
Now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you.
We're fighters too! We're fighters too!
Vale, empezamos bien, espadachines. No es el Zelda, pero...
Hello, everyone. It's been a while. I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo. Hello, everyone. It's been a while. I'm Shinya Takahashi. Last year, we delivered some news through a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations. Last year, we delivered some news through a series. We haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time. We haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style. I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today. I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today. We appreciate your continued support. We appreciate your continued support. Okay, what you just saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mithra. They originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This fighter releases in March, so we hope you'll stay tuned just a bit longer. Alright, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines. Alright, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch system summer 2021. Stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch system summer 2021. You have 22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed. Venture into the vast reaches of space to uncover the secrets left behind by an ancient civilization. Venture into the vast reaches of space. You have 22 minutes to uncover the secrets left behind. The sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated. You have 22 minutes. After that, however, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gather. However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gather. By repeating these cycles, you'll gradually unravel the mysteries hidden in the universe. By repeating these cycles, you'll gradually unravel what messages will you discover? In the universe. How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch summer 2021. Put your sleuthing skills to the test in 2 classic murder mystery games. Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind, 2 deep cuts from Nintendo history, are coming to North America for the first time. Localized in English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system. Suspense, drama, and twists and turns await at every corner. You'll be on the edge of your seat as you dive into these deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia. But that's not the only case to crack. In the other game, you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late? Uncover the deadly truth in Famicom Detective Club The Missing Heir and Famicom Detective Club The Girl Who Stands Behind. Coming to Nintendo Switch May 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. A new age of battles begins. The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch. Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi. Character designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles. In Samurai Warriors 5, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2021. The vast world of Fadiel beckons. After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch. You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream. Before discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story. Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters. or take a break from adventure and rest up at home. The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land. Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
Elder, I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about to face the biggest challenge yet! No! We can't lose this gauge! Pull yourselves together! You're not getting in!
Let's go, everyone!
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
The rampage. How long do you think it's going to last? Inoa, we should start preparations right away.
We're here to offer assistance! We must stop the calamity!
Sí, es verdad. Nice. La Switch de... el Pro Controller.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th. Next, please take a look at this.
The fairway is open once again. Tee off in the latest installment of the Mario Golf series, coming to Nintendo Switch. Study the wind and terrain. Take your time to think things through. Then swing. Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush, natural scenery. Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes, and a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain. These features can help you ace your shots. In addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls by holding a Joy-Con controller like a golf club. Gently swing the controller to have your character swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing.
Eso sí lo entendiste.
On top of all that, there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf, including this one, Speed Golf. Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to beat the competition. Oh, did we mention story mode? As a Mii character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches. Then, allocate points to different stats, allowing you to develop your character however you'd like. You can also use your Mii in versus play. Put your golfing skills to the test when Mario Golf Super Rush swings on Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop after this presentation.
Ahora si está muy fuerte, avísenme y le bajo al aquí.
The latest game in the Mario Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes, as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls.
Va, perfecto, ya quedamos.
Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch. Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch
malo de configurar un nuevo audífono, de un nuevo micrófono.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch. Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain of cash. Set between Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor. Gangsters,
pero ya estaban fallando, el micrófono estaba perfecto, pero ya no funcionaba el sonido. Así que me compré unos nuevos que me duró la pila 20 horas y ya. Eso he estado usando
32 of
últimamente.
Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943 The Battle of Midway for free.
Sí, está bien. O sea, los cargo durante la noche o cuando me quedo sin pila y luego eso los puedo usar mientras los cargo. Y usan un tipo C como el celular, así que tengo un cable largo y el...
Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today.
Este es el cablecito.
Brains.
Chiquitito.
As a zombie, you just can't get enough of them. In this action game from Aspire, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait, aliens? Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate. Here we go. As the crass, beam katana-wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and improved death glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match. The fate of the world is at stake. So get ready to kick some
cosas con retrasos porque a mí me sale un poquito con retraso.
Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know, Nintendo Switch, August 27th. Exterminate demons in heaven.
Sí, ya sé, pero es que generalmente el retraso es... Yo lo veo a tiempo y a ustedes se les retrasa un poco. Pero ahora el que tiene retraso soy yo. Bueno, el stream va más adelantado que yo, eso suena feo. Lo bueno de tener a ver si ganando es que va a hacer esto. Y no pasa nada. Traguito de agua. Está rico, la verdad. Es la que uso para clases. ¿Alguien quiere un chicle? Tengo varios. ¿Alguien quiere? ¿Alguien quiere un chicle que se cayó al piso?
Caray. Está rica. No tiene las almaditas de
Uncover
atrás,
Heaven's
pero
mysteries in neon
bien.
white, coming
Neon
to
white.
Nintendo Switch,
Está bien.
winter 2021.
no le puse mucha atención, la verdad.
The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
Hi, everyone.
Vale.
My name's Barbara Gordon.
Claro, pues uno pone el stream de fondo, o al menos el direct,
I'm always
cada,
inventing new
en teoría,
gadgets
media
to
hora.
fight crime, like my batarangs
Aprovechín.
and backhook. This is Supergirl. She's super strong and has heat vision, plus super breath. And let's not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth. Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never a dull
Pero Savannah
moment
no
at
es en sí
Metropolis High
una
School.
heroína.
Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls,
Ojalá alguien no le
count on us to
dispare
answer no
la columna
matter what.
vertebral.
We've just got to make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
¿Se imaginan qué oscuro sería este final del juego? Que al
DC
final llega el
Supergirl
Joker, le
Girls
dispara.
Team Power
Tienes que
heroically
pasar todo
soars
Killing
onto
Joke desde la
Nintendo Switch
perspectiva de Bárbara.
June 4th. Ready the juice
Sería
cannons
muy,
and prepare for
sería muy
battle.
interesante, pero qué turbio se volvería el juego. Ay. Modern Warfare. Es en Complete Edition y después van a sacar un DLC. Buen ritmo. Está buena la canción, me gustó. Creo que estoy poniendo más atención a la canción que al juego. Está bien.
We'll join you in your
No llega
adventure.
nada.
Hint,
Llega a
anyone
un
can.
año de cumplir pandemia por encierro.
Band together on a quest to face evil and save faces. Miitopia is coming to
Okay,
Nintendo Switch.
Miitopia.
Cast me characters
Okay.
in various roles across the kingdom. Turn your favorite people into your allies, or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord. Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game. Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure.
Está bien. La primera cantidad de bullying.
There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous. In the world of Miitopia, relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle. If your relationship's
interesante.
sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse.
Parece ser un RPG enfocado a familias, no tanto a super fanáticos de los RPG.
Whoa!
Parece.
You can have a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good. Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia, coming to Nintendo Switch May 21st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
21 de mayo, ok.
Super Mario-themed items are coming to your island. Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary-themed items are coming to
tengo
the
el
Animal
Animal
Crossing
Crossing,
New
pero qué
Horizons
padre.
game.
Ay,
Familiar items like the Super Mushroom
pero
and the
este año es el
Question Block
35
can be
aniversario
ordered
del Zelda,
in-game
no
as
de Mario.
furniture items. So place them however and wherever you'd like. You can also place 2 warp pipes. Then use them to travel between locations on your island.
Padre.
Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom? A free update for the game launches February 25th. After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st.
Sí me gusta. ¿Ven?
Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information. We hope you continue enjoying life on your island.
Este sí me gusta. La de Animal Crossing me da igual. Pero este está padre.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which, last week, we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury game. We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well. Next,
Muy buen juego,
we have another game to show you.
Bowser's Fury, no sé. Me gustaría comprar ese.
He leaves us no recourse! Swords!
Never. S-Frost will answer for its crimes today.
Are these the wages of loyalty?
No creo cuál es este.
Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other must decide how we proceed.
Se ve bueno, se ve bien.
You are a leader and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Together with these
No sé si emocionarme.
today you burn.
I promise to do all in my power to see us through
También ese
this
compositor me
safe,
suena.
every last one of us.
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia,
Okay.
comprised
Mira.
of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once
nombre de
again.
guerra más poco épico.
Caught
en
in a
vez de llamarlo
tangled,
Salt Iron,
fiery web
llámenlo
of
Salt
plots
Iron
and
War. No sé.
conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook
para que suene
fights
como
to
más-
save their kingdom from
¿no?
the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
In this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons, such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand. An enemy outflanked is susceptible not only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
What have we here?
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up attack.
We win.
Link attacks together by first casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain. Then electrify the area with lightning magic. It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action. Throughout the story, you will be faced with making important decisions in a variety
Ok, tiene
of
decisiones,
situations.
eso me gusta.
Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Esfrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. the story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refused to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what true might is.
Project Triangle Strategy, a brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix, will launch in 2022. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future. After this presentation, a demo version of this game will be available to download on Nintendo eShop. And in the future, we'll conduct a survey to gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses on the demo.
Please look forward to future updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
¿Qué viene? Star Wars. ¿Será el de las recompensas que hace años cancelaron y después se supone que volvieron a poner? ¿O será un tipo Battle Royale? O sea, ¿será una arena o será de historia? Star Wars Hunters.
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
All right, let's do this.
All right, Sal.
Vale, sí, tipo Fortnite entonces.
Knockout City interviews, take 1.
We all play for different reasons.
Korgan loved battle. Korgan used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
My line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Korgan want new weapon!
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets! Woo! Come get some!
Battle Royale. Tipo Battle Royale. No es lo mío. Se ve interesante, pero no es lo mío. ¿Es quemados? Es quemados. Vale. Eso está interesante. Son quemados.
Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers. Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters?
You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show!
Pass to me!
What? Interview's over? Come on, man, one more game!
Está bien, interesante.
The fight for survival starts now.
Hang on tight.
Venga, quedan 15 minutos, anuncian algo bueno. O sea, algo de verdad.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I don't want to die yet. Sorry to scare you all.
Oh no. Pokémon en nombres de ese juego.
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate!
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch May 28th.
No me encanta.
Wield the powers of Olympus with the physical release of Hades. Hades, the critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch. This version comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of the underworld. The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th. 3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection. Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
El 2, con un amigo en Xbox.
You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos. And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included. Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch summer 2021. More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity.
Genial, DLC del Warriors, va. Se viene el Zelda poco a poco están cargando cosas. Yo creo que me lo estoy pasando al 100% buscando las 150 semillas de Korok. No va a dar spoilers. Me gustaría hablar más del juego, pero no voy a dar más porque son spoilers. Robbie se une.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
Bien, $20.
Bravely Default 2 is almost here. 4 heroes of light soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the Brave and Default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
I live to fight.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available. The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the demon realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters: Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. 8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world with any of the protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist views, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist themselves, Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th. Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale features a growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new Legendary Pathfinder skin, and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
Ok.
How's it going so far?
Quedan 10 minutos, tienen tiempo
There's
todavía de
still
presentar
a
algo
little
grande.
bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us. Next, please take a look at this.
Hello there, I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer. While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch.
Se van a aguantar para
Please take a
después de
look.
este año. Me dijo que los Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword. Skyward. Espero mejoren los controles. Que mejoren los controles. Que mejoren los controles de movimiento, por favor. Que mejoren los controles de movimiento, porfis. Y qué suave se ve.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold two Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game. The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks.
Había unas partes que odio.
Perform other actions like
No voy a
using
decirles
both
cuáles, a
controllers
menos que
to
ya
wield
hayan
the bow
jugado
and arrow.
las
These physical
lágrimas.
movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motion to tilting the right control stick.
No es lo que más me gusta, pero te permite jugar más. Ok,
Tilt the
está bien.
stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction. Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers. The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii and those playing it for the first time will enjoy discovering the origins of The Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th. Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local retailer. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran, even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
Ay, sí.
please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Algo más van a sacar, algo más van a sacar, algo más van a sacar.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch.
Quedan 4 minutos,
it
algo más van a
includes
sacar.
intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick. Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
No es cierto, van a tener 2 más. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué viene? ¿Qué viene? ¿Qué ponen? Ok, no es gameplay. ¿Qué es esto? Tómala, Mauricio, ese es Splatoon. Tú me decías que no iba a haber otro. Tómala. ¿Será una expansión del 2 o será el 3? Yo creo que será el 3. No creo que sea una expansión del segundo. Una estética distinta, no sé. Al fin, otra cosa buena. Me pica el nariz, ahorita estornudo. Esa es una paloma pescado. Ok, no estamos en Japón. Bueno, en Japón. Sí, caray, pero bueno, poco a poco sacaron los Joy-Cons de Zelda. O sea, seguramente se estén guardando lo bueno para el E3 de este año. El Breath of the Wild 2 y todo eso. ¿Qué pantalla de carga más rara? Ese pez me da escalofríos, eso me da cosita. Ese pez, no, ese pez, para ustedes. Ok. No sé cómo va. ¡Sí! Splatoon 3. Tomen la que me decían que me iba a ver Splatoon 3. Que era muy pronto. Me decían que era muy pronto. Tomen la que me Splatoon 3. Tomen con esta. Va a estar bueno. Qué buena música tiene los Splatoon 3. Bueno, los Splatoon en general. Bien.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time.
Bueno.
Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development.
Shield.
And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
No hubo, tenemos una cosa más. Me voy a esperar un par de minutos. Sí, bueno. Yo creo que la Switch, el anuncio del Switch lo van a dejar para la próxima cosa. Ahí donde está mi mouse. Aquí está. Yo creo que la Switch la van a dejar para el E3, igual que el Zelda 2. Bueno, el Breath 2. Y si no, para el siguiente Direct. No lo pueden dejar así, esta semana es el aniversario 35. Así que eso. Yo me tengo que ir a clase, que tengo clase a las 5, pero mañana hago otro stream, o yo veré cuándo, no sé. A ver. Cabrón, le pegué al cargador. Ay, el E3 es en junio o julio, o sea, cuando va a salir el Zelda, es más o menos por ahí. Así que no hago mucho stream últimamente porque estoy en clases, pero puede que mañana, el fin de semana o el lunes haga más. Así que eso. ¿Quién se apunta a verme? No sé si jugar. A ver, díganme qué les parece. Vamos a poner... Ay. Un segundito. Vamos a ver qué juegos tengo, que ya no me acuerdo. Dark Souls no lo tengo, Charles, ojalá. Tengo el Assassin's Creed Chronicles. ¿Cuál es? Es que lo dieron gratis el otro día. El Chronicles China. Tengo que seguirme pasando el Life is Strange y el Life is Strange 2. Tengo el Hitman. Tengo el emulador del Breath. Sí, pero no tengo capturador. Tengo Minecraft. Tengo Hyperscape. Y vamos a ver qué tengo en Steam. Ah, también tengo el Isolation que dieron gratis en la tienda de Epic. Yo quiero pasarme los Life is Strange de nuevo, el 1 y el 2. No tengo Play 5, ojalá tuviera Play 5. Tengo esta. Tengo este. Mira, de la tienda de Epic tengo el Battlefront 2, el Jurassic World, el Isolation, Fortnite. Pues podría armar un servidor de Minecraft, abrir uno en Aternos y hacer ese día alguna tontería. También está el Stranded Deep, que quiero pasarme. Así que, ¿qué les parece? Stranded Deep, Alien y Life is Strange. Lo bueno de Life is Strange es que puedo grabar 2-3 horas, que es un capítulo, y jugar otra cosa después y regresar a Life is Strange, que ese me lo quiero pasar. Así que podríamos hacer algo así. No sé. Todos van a jugar, pero cada uno en su momento. Espera que esto... ¡Ah! Pues va a transmitir el otro. Espérame. Sí, se está transmitiendo. Ah, pero no se escucha. ¿O sí se escucha? Yo no lo escucho. Bueno, ahí. Ya lo apagué. Vamos a hacerme grandote. Si podríamos hacer eso, jugar varios. Por el Halo lo tengo que descargar. Además, nunca lo he jugado, no me maten. Así que tendría que descargarlo. Pero sí, va, yo me apunto. Así que bueno. Ay, ya abro Steam. No me acostumbro esto a la pantalla doble. Primera vez que lo intento hacer para ver el juego sin esto. Sí. Mira. A ver, vamos a ver qué tengo en Steam. Biblioteca. Tengo el Gunscape. Tengo Blink You. Soy Pantene. Brasileño. Ah, Brawlhalla, vale. Sí. También tengo Left 4 Dead. Si alguien tiene el Left 4 Dead y el Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead 2, perdón. Y tengo los Arkham. Tengo el Burnout para carreras. Tengo GTA. Va, perfecto. Entonces los Left 4 Dead, Mad Max, Mirror's Edge, Need for Speed algunos. Los Tomb Raider, Rocket League. Fortnite no juego, pero podría darle una probada. Sin comprar nada, ¿no? Pero podría darle una probada. Smash, Splatoon. Tengo solo Smash. El Splatoon no lo pude comprar. Ahí, se me cayó uno. Tengo el Mario 3D All Stars, el de Assassin's 3, Mario Rabbids, Zelda, Witcher, Skyrim, Mario Kart, Smash, Breath of the Wild, el Calamity, Yo lo dije. Y un amigo me prestó el Pokémon Sword. Eso. Vale, los cargo ahorita. Más me voy a poner a buscarlo. Por el jala. Ah, mira, lo tengo guardado, pero no lo tengo descargado. Bien. He jugado 40 minutos. Así se llama. Va una generación arriba. Iba una generación arriba que yo. Vive en área 1. Muy buen chico, muy buen amigo. Bueno. Pues ya se está instalando el Brawlhalla y el siguiente probamos. Y quizá... no sé, Minecraft, pues ya veré. Ahora lo bajo y jugamos la próxima vez que tengo clase. Y hace calor. Sí, lo conozco desde primaria, Charles. Bueno, lo dejamos aquí ya. Que tengo que irme a clase a las 5, 5 y cuarto. De hecho, mi clase 5:10, pero quiero ir por agua y unas palomitas. Disfruta tu examen. Chillo.